Guys, I am so excited for this video. Like, I'm Christmas crazy. By the 1st of October, I'm like, guys, it is pumpkin season. Tis the season of cinnamon. And now that it's November, I am knees deep in Christmas, okay? Like, as in, I want to smell ginger in the house at all times. I want my vegan eggnog, and I want Michael Bublé's Christmas album playing, because do you even Christmas if you don't listen to Michael Bublé's Christmas album? Can you tell how excited I am? I hope so. So what I have for you here is, because I want to be Christmas crazy, and it was on such a budget, literally 20 euros, and that's all it took. It is 3 pumpkin pie spice based vegan dessert recipes, all clean eating. The one is the pumpkin and peanut butter truffles, like amazing. And the other one is a brownie sort of cake, and it's a pumpkin pie blondie brownie cake. And then the last one is pumpkin and oat bars, but literally, you can, if you do not like the pumpkin, please just do me a favor and just try this. So it took me an hour and 20 minutes in total to do all 4 recipes. You'll see. And I did it all at the same time, so that's why the way I've structured and organized this is I wanted to show you how, if you're like, oh shit, I've got a big group of people coming over for tea, hashtag Christmas time, hashtag multitasking, hashtag you got this. An hour and 20 minutes and you have got 3 of the most amazing pumpkin pie spiced desserts. Well, not even desserts, because they're vegan and it's completely clean ingredients, so it is epic to have for breakfast. Like, I had my brownies for breakfast this morning with my coffee, and I was like, I am so in love with life right now. So let me know what you think about them, and yes, enjoy the video. All right, folks, be prepared for an incredibly messy kitchen. So place 5 cups of chopped pumpkin on a baking sheet and add some coconut oil to it. And then allow it to bake at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for about 35 to 40 minutes, just until it's super soft and tender. Then remove it from the oven, and allow it to cool. Okay guys, so basically all I did was I took my pumpkin out of the oven, I allowed it to cool, and then I just put it with all the liquid in the NutriBullet blender and I divided it. So I'm going to show you each of the 3 recipes side by side, and pretty much how you can do all 3 at once. Guys, multitasking to the max. So now you're going to change and preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit or 170 Celsius. Add 2 cups of your pureed pumpkin into a bowl. And then to 3 cups of oats, add 1 teaspoon of baking soda and half a teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons. Next, make a flax egg. So you're going to have 1 tablespoon of flax seeds with 3 tablespoons of water. Allow that to sit for 15 minutes before adding it to the mixture. Then what you're going to do is you're going to add a 1/4 cup of agave syrup and then a little bit of coconut sugar. I used half a cup. All depends on how sweet you like things. Next, add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon or pumpkin spice and 1 tablespoon of vanilla to your pumpkin mixture. To that, add 1.5 cups of almond milk, or like coconut milk if you want to go nut-free. Stir up that bad boy. Add everything in a blender just to make sure it's all really nicely mixed, or if you're just incredibly lazy like me. And then I added in the oats. I had to keep pausing it to mix everything together so it was well incorporated. And then once that is done, put everything in a greased pan and place in the blender. Of course, after the mandatory taste test. Non-negotiable, peeps. So sorry guys, I usually do the overview of like all the ingredients that you need, but it is one of those kitchen sink kind of days, like where everything is splayed out because it's all happening at once. So I've just put those little oat bars in the oven for 35 minutes. And while those are in the oven, because the next bit only goes in the oven for 25 minutes. So let's go and see. These are the pumpkin pie blondie brownies. So seriously, they're amazing. I will just do this now. Right, so this is when the kitchen starts to get incredibly messy, and that is when you need to bribe a sous chef, especially lazy people like me. In a bowl, sift 2 cups of flour, gluten-free or paleo, whatever you're in the mood to use or whatever you like. Add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Stir it all up. In a different bowl, add 1 cup of pumpkin puree, so the one that we had made before. Mix in 1 cup of coconut sugar or raw sugar, any type of sugar that you want. I just love the taste of coconut. Add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon or tablespoon of vanilla powder. You can use pumpkin pie spice because 'tis the season. Add in 3/4 cup of almond milk and mix that all up. It's gonna be really liquidy, but it's like a cake mixture that you're making, so you won't sit. Feel free to add in 20 grams of vegan raw protein powder. This is completely optional. And then add 1/4 cup of coconut oil to the wet mixture. This is gonna make it super moist when it bakes. Trust me, it is epic. Mix the wet and dry ingredients in together. I used a blender once again just to make sure everything was really well mixed. And I don't have a whisk. Damn, Jack's stuttering today. Next, I chopped up 1.5 cups of raw vegan chocolate. My favorite is the one that has coconut nectar in it. It is freaking epic. And I folded that into my blended mixture. Then add everything into a greased pan and place that in the oven with everything else for about 20 to 25 minutes. So those have now gone in the oven. They're going to be in there for about 25 minutes. And now while those are done, I'm going to do these fun little things right here. And whew, last bit, home stretch. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Because it's nearly Christmas and it's not too soon for Christmas music. Damn it, I should have worn a fucking Santa hat. Sorry kids, damn it, I should have worn a Santa hat. I need to buy me one. I don't have one in Spain. Oh, Jax, who are you right now? Who are you? So anyways, before I go into a complete state of despair over my lack of Christmas attire, let me show you how we make these little pumpkin truffles. It's amazing. Like amazing, amazing. Aight peeps, we're in it for the home stretch. So add 5 tablespoons of coconut flour into a bowl. And then add 35 grams of vanilla protein powder because I'm all about them #gains. If you don't want to do that, then it's fine. Just add another 2 tablespoons of coconut flour and 1 tablespoon of vanilla powder. Vanilla just makes these epic. Mix in 3/4 cup of your pumpkin puree and then add 1/4 cup of nut butter. Whichever one like you prefer, it's up to you. Then add 3 tablespoons of agave or maple syrup. That's going to bind it all really nicely together. And then 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder or pumpkin pie spice. Next, we just want to knead everything together. You're going to have to seriously put some elbow grease in this. This is for them gains, peeps. Like my arms were so tired. Then break off little pieces and then just roll them into golf-sized balls. So as you can see, I've rolled all of these and I'm going to pop them into the freezer for 10 minutes while I make the sauce quickly. While those are in the freezer, I've just got some chocolate in here with a little bit, because it's a raw vegan chocolate, I had to add coconut oil. If it's regular chocolate, then you can heat it up and you can melt it without having to use the oil. Now the trick to not letting it seize up on you is like put it in the microwave in 30-second intervals. coconut. So you're just gonna get about 2-3 cups of raw vegan chocolate. You're gonna chop it all up, place it in a bowl, and add some coconut oil. So when the chocolate's all melted and it's nice and runny, take your pumpkin balls out of the fridge and just roll them into the chocolate. This gets super messy. I'm a bit of a douche and I forgot to film it. Well, I thought I was filming it, but I forgot to press record until I realized it was a bit too late, and you can see I'm elbows deep in chocolate. And then roll it all up, place it in the freezer once again for about 10 minutes just to firm up. It's going to set really nicely. And then there you have it. Your house will smell like Christmas. You're welcome. Right, so this is me multitasking once again, filming an outro straight after the intro because I've done the bacon. So I really hope you guys enjoy these. If you do, and if you like them, if you recreate any of them, let me know. Tag me on Instagram in them at Jax_Finucci. I would love to hear what you guys think. So give this video a thumbs up, please. It helps my channel, and have a beautiful day and get ready for more vegan Christmas treats coming up. Boom. Mwah.